In the final years of his life, Robert Redford, one of Hollywood's most beloved and respected icons, left fans stunned when he spoke openly about his longtime friend and co-star Jane Fonda, revealing truths about their decades-long relationship that few had ever known. And the honesty of his words painted a picture that was both shocking and deeply moving. Redford and Fonda first crossed paths in the 1960s when both were young, beautiful, and rising stars in an industry that often pitted actors against each other. Yet from the very beginning, there was an undeniable connection between them, a chemistry that carried on to the screen in films like Barefoot in the Park, The Electric Horseman, and later Our Souls at Night, where their on-screen love stories captivated audiences worldwide. What few people realized, however, was the complicated reality behind that chemistry. While fans assumed Redford and Fonda had a purely professional relationship, Redford confessed that their bond ran much deeper, marked by affection, tension, and moments of vulnerability that defined their friendship for over 5 decades. He admitted that working with Jane was never easy, describing her as both brilliant and demanding, someone who challenged him on set in ways that sometimes led to clashes. Yet he also acknowledged that this very intensity brought out the best in him as an actor, pushing him to dig deeper, perform harder, and live up to the energy she brought to every role. Redford's revelation also touched on personal truths, including his admiration for her resilience, her outspokenness in politics, and her courage in facing scandal and controversy head-on, qualities he said he respected but sometimes envied, as he himself preferred a more private life. In one particularly striking admission, Redford revealed that while they shared an undeniable attraction, he was always hesitant to pursue anything beyond friendship, because of the fear that their personal involvement might ruin the rare and powerful connection they had on screen. A decision that left him wondering, even decades later, about what might have been. He described Jane as someone who could light up a room with her energy, yet also carry an immense sadness. Someone he cared for deeply but never fully let himself embrace beyond their professional world. And that unspoken what if lingered between them throughout their lives. His honesty about her also reflected his own regrets, as he acknowledged that perhaps he should have told her more often how much she meant to him, not just as a colleague but as a person who had shaped a significant part of his journey in Hollywood. Fans were shocked by these revelations, not because they didn't sense the bond between Redford and Fonda, but because his words gave voice to decades of speculation, finally confirming that their connection was far more profound than anyone outside their circle could have imagined. When Redford passed, his candid reflections on Jane Fonda left her and fans around the world grappling with the bittersweet reality of a relationship defined by love, restraint, and mutual respect, and while the two never became a couple, the truth he revealed before his death ensured that their story would forever be remembered as one of Hollywood's most enduring and complicated partnerships. A reminder that sometimes the deepest bonds are the ones that remain just out of reach, leaving behind both beauty and heartbreak in equal measure.